You know, for a little car like that, it's a kid car, and it's pretty nice. A day to go to the beach and kick back and being by the water, because it give you the atmosphere, it give you that feeling, the beachy type feeling. It's almost like a dune buggy, you know, but for street, more speed, and it's a nice little car to run around to the beach and you know, have some fun in it. It's not too much, it's not overbearing, and it's not under. It's like right balance. It's a nice 2-liter engine, 4-cylinder. You know, you got some spunk in it, but not over. Right. So I think it's a nice little car that you use to go by the beach, cruise around a little bit, stir it up a little bit, and have some fun with it. For being a little car like that, okay, it's a small car. It's not a big car, so it's not like you're going to carry a lot of stuff. It's, you know, I'm tight in it, and I'm more a big guy, but like I said, it still handles pretty well, and it's a little, you know, attention grabber, because it turns heads, and
gets a lot of attention.
Yeah, there's not too many of them. You know, people think like when it's a kid car, it means nothing, but that kid car is actually a very well put together car. That car was based on a race car. So all the fundamentals from a race car is into that car. And that's why it performs so well. Like if you want some little bit of speed and handling, driving, it makes you feel, to me, it makes me feel like I'm a race car driver. And that's the kind of feeling it gives me when I'm handling and driving it, because the steering is tight. It's not too much play in the steering. The minute you turn, it's turning. It's not out of car. It's you turn and you're turning. So it gives you the feel as that race car. Like it makes you feel like you're a race car driver. This car, the company, it was based in South Africa. It's a South African car. So, you know, like I said, the 4-cylinder, it's a Ford motor, and I don't know, it was well put together. That, like I said, for a kid car, if I had something that I want to build with somebody, I would buy one of them, because it's fun. It's fun to drive. After you've done it, it's fun to drive. Like I tell, the thing about the cars is you have to drive them. Yeah. This one is smoking a little bit, but it hasn't been driven. And what I like to emphasize to people is, you're having these old cars, drive them. Drive them, because they actually perform better when you're driving them. Right. That's one of the things I could tell people is, you know, drive them. You will have much more fun driving those cars than having them sitting down, and let the other person worry about the mileage. But if you have the car, drive the car. Don't worry about the mileage, because there are time capsule cars that somebody passionate and they still exist today. I don't know how many is still there today, but I think every car should drive. Even if it's a weekend warrior car, it's only on the weekends you drive it, but drive it. That's what the car wants. It's a car. Automobile is to drive, and
they like to be driven.
That's it. So go out, enjoy your car. Just feel it. Just drive it around, turn heads. Worse if it's a common car that they don't commonly see these days. The younger people, they don't know about these cars. And these are like basic cars. It doesn't talk to you, it doesn't have a computer, it doesn't, the basic stuff. Yes, just basic stuff is in there. All your gauges, and like these kind of car, when they just have all gauges and stuff, it's like the music is the engine revving, roaring. That's the music. You're not gonna want to listen to no radio or headphones or none of that.
You throw your phone and drive.
Yes, you just put your phone down and enjoy the music of the car and let your hair down and let it fly in the wind, because ain't nothing like that. So yeah, just get out there and spin some rubbers. It was actually Crimble Chapman. He was a race car driver back in the 20s, 1920s.
So these guys are getting inspired by.
And this guy, yes, got inspired. He drove the first, it's the Bentley version of this car. And back in those days, in the 1920s. And it's what's that, 24 hours Le Mans Grand Prix, and that's what he drove. He had some an accident or something, and got burnt, and but it's inspired way back when cars was just crawling. It's not even when, like now, cars at its highest peak of design, quality, technology. This is when cars first start out, way back then, and everybody come up with the ideas and the fundamentals, because it's based on a race car. It's a Grand Prix, Formula Le Mans. That's what it was, and that's how you feel when you're driving it. Like, if you've ever been in a race car before, if you drive this little car, you'll be feeling that feeling.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's what it was based off of. So, I enjoyed driving it. And I'm gonna drive it more often, because it's one of those things that just, it makes me feel like I'm a race driver now. I'm like in the glory of the race driving business. So that's the feeling I like to have. And where I'm shifting a gear fast, and it just get a stretch of road that there's barely any traffic, and you could change the gears them out, and you feeling just that race car, like passing up this car. It's it makes you feel real good. So it makes me feel real good. So it's I have to drive it more often, because it gives you that feeling. It's not a daily driver, but it's a weekend where you could go and drive on a weekend and
on Sundays and work.
have some fun, and just, like I said, spin tires around a little bit. Yeah.